Hey y'all, what's going on? I'm here for Love and Hip Hop New York Season 7, The Reunion Part 1. I apologize, for if you guys can't see me too well, during the daytime, the light, in this, in my room is not too great. We know that Nina Parker was the host for the reunion, and I like Nina Parker, but I kind of do wish they would get somebody new just so we have a fresh face doing this and everything. But anyways, I don't care to talk about what the hell they had on, so let's just get into it. We started off, taking a look back at Cardi B and Swift's storyline and everything, and Nina is asking Cardi how she feels about Asia, Swift's now ex-girlfriend. And she feels like that Asia is insecure, because I got a big ass and big titties and all this other stuff. I was like, no, she might be insecure because she lives in a different country. But I mean, fuck, if I live in a whole nother country from somebody, I would not be dating them from Jump Street. You know what I'm saying? I don't even want to date somebody that's in a different state, a different state as me, let alone, a different country. But anyway, so, she's like, why was she talking about me and all this other stuff? She live in a whole nother country and blase, blase. And, Nina is asking Swift, well, that Cardi, was with Tommy and everything. So it never, occurred to you to, bring up your girlfriend or whatever. And he was like, I mean, it never came up or whatever, this, that, and the third. And Cardi was like that, he should have told her because, I mean, what if I would have, fucked him and everything? I don't know what Asia be doing and all this other stuff, and they ain't got no Obamacare in London and blase blase. And we all know that Cardi's sister Hennessy loves Swift and all this other stuff. Swift, he says that the last time he saw Asia was that scene where Asia and Cardi had their fight. So they bring Asia out and everything, and she was, Nina had asked her, she was explaining how, she was in a relationship with Swift way before Cardi had came along and everything, and she was like that she went to Cardi's Instagram because, Swift was telling, Asia about Cardi and everything, so she went to her Instagram. She didn't have a problem with her and all this other stuff, she heard about her mixtape coming out, she listened to it, she supported her and all this other stuff. So Nina asked, Asia, so when did you start to have a problem with Cardi? When did it start to be an issue? And Cardi was like, yeah, when did you have a problem with me? All this other stuff. Wouldn't even let Asia get it the fuck out. I'm like, damn, can you let this bitch talk and say what the fuck she got to say, Cardi? And y'all know I love Cardi, but she was really making me mad this reunion. Well, this part of the reunion. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, you doing too fucking much, So, anyways, Cardi, she gets up like she about to pop off and everything, this, that, and the third. And she was like, nah, I'm alright, I'm cool. So then she sits on Swift's lap or whatever, you know what I'm saying? As if that's supposed to phase Asia at this point. How long have her and Swift been broken up? Why the fuck would she care about you sitting on his lap? So, anyways, she's still in the process of her sitting on his lap. She's still asking, why is there a problem? Yeah, she's still asking why is there a problem, and why did you say those things about me in the text message and all this other stuff. And Asia's still trying to answer the fucking question. Next thing you know, Cardi throws something at her. I don't know if she threw her shoe at her or whatever, but she she threw something at her, and then the commotion started to erupt on the stage and everything. So they had to separate them even further. They put Asia out on the floor or whatever while Cardi was still on the stage and all this other stuff. Nina proceeds to ask the question again, hoping for a different result this time. I don't know if Asia was saying that Swift was asking her did she want to be in an open relationship or what, you know what I'm saying, because her accent, I tried to play it back a few times, but I still didn't quite catch who she was saying asked her wanted to be a part of an open relationship. I assumed it was him. So she said that no, that she don't want to be a part of an open relationship, and she messaged him and asked him were you messing with Cardi and everything. And then that's when he started going off saying that oh, you're annoying and all this other stuff, and if I was to fuck her that would make me the man and everything. The audience, they like, ooh, and all this other stuff. So you know how the audience do. So anyways, you know, Cardi, she's like, listen, I didn't know he had a girlfriend or whatever, but you already had prejudged me beforehand, Asia, and everything. And, you know, Asia's like, well, I had a reason to, and all this other stuff. Cardi yelling, like, what was the reason? What was the reason, bitch? And all this other stuff. And, you know, Asia's like, I just told you. You know what I'm saying? And, Cardi is like that, you know, Asia judged her because she was a stripper. You know, Cardi was like, you know, I went on your page or whatever because I'm a stalker, you know, so I was stalking around your page and stuff like that. And Cardi was like, you judged me because I was a stripper and everything, but bitch, from what my understanding, you burnt the motherfucking London Bridge. I was like, ooh. I was like, you know what I'm saying? So, at this point, Swift and Cardi are not together. Swift and Asia are not together. But he does apologize for putting Asia in the position that he put her in. Asia is like that. She has no feelings for him. Cardi sits on his lap again, talking about something, boo boo, you know, being real childish or whatever. Talking about some, I know you mad or whatever. No. Clearly she's not. Okay, like I said, they've been over for how long, you know what I mean? Like, I just feel like that was mad childish or whatever. And Cardi, you should be more mad at Swift because he put you in that position as well as he put Asia in. But anyways, moving on from that, we get the Creep Squad. We get a look back, you know, of them throughout the season and everything. And Nina, she asked Cisco, she's like, why do you seem to be like the root of all the beefs or whatever? And Cisco, he feels like that it started out with Rich and everything. And, you know, that Rich had an issue with him for a couple of years now. And he was like that the only reason why he ain't cracked Rich upside his head is because they had mutual friends and all this other stuff. And, you know, he tried to get Peter to resolve the issue, but Peter wasn't returning his phone calls. Peter like, I mean, how many times I gotta sit the fuck down with y'all motherfuckers, grown ass men, to resolve some shit? Like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? I'm not Ayanna Vanzant. Fuck you mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? But anyways, Nina, you know, she's like, do you agree? She asks Rich, you know, she asks Rich Dollars, do you agree that you weren't upfront with Cisco about the issues that y'all had and everything? And Rich, he doesn't agree with that or whatever. He feels like, you know, him and Cisco known each other for years, and sometimes it's best to remove yourself and allow yourself to be angry or some shit like that, he was saying. Cisco like, why would you mess with my money and all this other stuff and tell DJ Self, you know, not to give me any profit from the Creep Squad gear? I'm just like, these motherfuckers with this, like, they're really serious about this, huh? Oh my god. Anyways, okay, so, you know, Self is like, look, you know, I came to Peter and Rich about it or whatever, and Cisco is like, you should have called me and everything because I'm the one who made it up in there and all this other stuff. Self is like, look, the three of y'all motherfuckers, between the three of y'all motherfuckers, y'all all been saying y'all started the shit or whatever, this, that, and third. So they trying to clarify who started the Creep Squad and everything, and the whole audience, they like, Rich, and Rich, he like, who started the Creep Squad? Who started the Creep Squad? And the audience is like, Rich, and all this other stuff. And then Peter is like, well, I came up with the name. I'm just like, are we really doing this right now? So anyways, Rich says that, you know, Cisco is on the outs with the Creep Squad, so therefore he doesn't make no Creep Squad decisions. And, you know, Cisco like, who the fuck is you to say that I'm on the outs or whatever, this, that, and the third? And, you know, Rich is like, you know, I'm the one to say that you on the outs with the Creep Squad and everything. Cisco like, don't be on that tough guy shit because I'll fuck you up and blah blah blah. And you know, Cisco like, don't make me come over there. Mariah, she comes out of nowhere and says, just slap the shit out of him. So Cisco, he actually gets up like a fucking pit bull when Mariah said that and everything, and tried to get at Rich or whatever. But of course, you know, security gets in the way, blah blah blah. And you know, Cisco like, that's alright, we'll handle this shit, you know, outside or whatever, because you've been ducking me for a minute now and everything. And Cisco is like, you've been trying to get me off this show for the longest or whatever, but that's alright though, because everybody loves me. I was like, do y'all love Cisco? Because I'm just like, nigga, who the fuck love you? Okay. Anyway, so what else happened? Nina, she asked, you know, Mariah Lynn what's her issue with Rich and all this other stuff. And, you know, Mariah's like, you know, every time I turn around, it's Mariah's trash, Mariah's this, Mariah's that. They, you know, her and Cisco, they start to clown Rich's outfit and shit. And Rich is like, look, Self had asked me my opinion on your performance and everything, and I gave it and all this other stuff. And then he started going into like calling her a hoe and blase and all this other stuff. She's trying to get up and, you know, pop off on him. You know, Nina, she brings up the comment of Cisco saying, you know, well, you know, Cisco saying that he put groceries in Mariah Lynn's fridge. You know, she was saying to her, you know, it seemed like your anger should be more directed at Cisco and not Rich and all this other stuff. So she says that, you know, well, he felt like I betrayed him and everything, and he did that to get back at me or whatever, this, that, and third. She talks about the bond that they have, you know, with their moms having the same issue with the, what is it, the aneurysms in their, you know, brain or whatever the case is. And he explains his side of it as to why he was upset. Peter, he pretty much tells Mariah Lynn that he thinks that she should step away from the Creep Squad, because it's like, you know, with her trying to work with DJ Self and everything, then you got Cisco having issues, and then Rich don't like you, and you know, it's just too much mess for her career. And Nina, she comes out of nowhere and gonna ask Pap why he ain't in the Creep Squad. I said, really, Nina? Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't even play with Pap like that, okay? You know what I'm saying? So, anyways, moving on from that. Cisco, he admits that the one thing that he did that was real dirty is what he did to Peter. So he gives Peter, you know, the check for $10,000 and everything. And Peter, he decides to give it to Tara. I'm just like, well, damn. I mean, you got other baby mamas, but I mean, okay, you know. I guess by the time we get done with all of them, I guess they you know, the kids really ain't gonna have no motherfucking money for real, so, you know. But, anyway, so, we get Snoop and, Jay. You know, we take a look back at their, you know, storyline throughout the season and everything. Nina, she brings up, you know, Jay leaving her son in the Chi-Town or whatever, and you know, Jay is like, my son is my first, my last, and my middle, my first, my last, and my middle priority. I'm like, bullshit. I'm just saying. But anyway, so she was like, I left him with his father, and at this, you know, he's a teenager and everything, and at this age he needs his dad or whatever. I said, no, he needs both of y'all. All kids need both of their parents, not just one. If it's a way that both of the parents can be present in any way, both of the parents need to be present. Like, it's no excuse, you know what I'm saying? So anyways, she's like that her and Snoop, you know, had plans on starting a label and all this other shit, you know, have a family together. And you know, Snoop, she was like that Jay was being too extra. You know what I'm saying? And Jay is like that her and Snoop didn't have cheating issues and everything, and Snoop was like, alright then, so what the fuck was the problem, and you know, all this other stuff. And you know, she, you know, talks about how, you know, it was, you know, the shit that Snoop was doing with Sophie Green, you know, with the whole strawberry situation was inappropriate or whatever. And, you know, Snoop is like, you know, well, I admit that and everything. And she's laughing and she say, like, Snoop was just not taking this situation serious at all. Like, she was just laughing her ass off the whole time. And, you know, Jay is like, what's funny? You hurt me and all this other stuff. And Snoop, she's like, man, it was more than just a damn strawberry. Like, I mean, come on, it was more issues than just that. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, Snoop feels like that Jay cheated on her and everything. And, you know, blase. So Jay is like, did you cheat on me? Snoop like, huh? She like, I don't do that. She was like, you know, I don't do that. You know what I'm saying? And so, Snoop says that she can't be with Jay and all this other stuff, and you know, because she's too extra. Jay is like, you know, but I love her and all this other stuff, and she goes on a tangent about being respected and everything, and how she been crying for months, blase. They come to the resolution that a relationship is not going to work for them. So moving on from that, we get Remy and Pap or whatever. You know, we take a look back of, you know, of their storyline this season. And as they were going back into, you know, Remy losing her baby and everything, I did, you know, tear up or whatever. Like I said before, it's just a very sad situation. And she explains how, you know, she don't think people understand how, you know, people get attached to a kid very quickly once you find out that you're pregnant and everything. You know what I'm saying? And she feels, you know, cheated at this point, you know, because she lost her baby. And Pap is like that, you know, it's hard to see her go through all of this and everything. You know, he gotta make sure that she's okay. And, you know, she's like that she knows that he's not okay or whatever. And he's like, well, I feel like it would be selfish just to focus on my, you know, my feelings and everything when, you know, she the one who had to go through surgery and all this other stuff. Juju, she tears up because it's her first time finding out and everything about it. And, you know, Rem, she's like that even their parents didn't know and everything, blase. And, you know, Jay, she was emotional too because she had the same situation happen to her or whatever. And, Remy, you know, she lets us know that, you know, she had the same situation happen to her when she was a teenager and everything. And I heard somebody talk about it in their review a couple of weeks back about that happening to her when she was a teenager and everything. And Pat was the one who convinced her, you know, to talk about the situation on TV because there's plenty of other people who, you know, have gone through it, or, you know what I'm saying, that she could help out or whatever. So that was that pretty much with them. Then last but not least, we get the Baby Mama Club. And y'all know who I'm talking about when I say that. So Nina, she wants Yandy to clear up the timeline or whatever with Mendeecees and his shenanigans or whatever. And, you know, she's like, well, you would have to ask Mendeecees, you know, because I don't really care what happened before me and everything, but I know during me, it was no Erica and all this other stuff. And, you know, Erica says that her and Mendeecees was together for 7 years. And, you know, Yandy was like, and she says that Yandy knew about her and all this other stuff. And, you know, she was saying some other shit that I was just like, I don't know. It was just, I kind of blanked out a little bit. So, Nina, she asked Samantha if she knew about Erica or whatever. And before Samantha could even think to answer, Judy interjects or whatever, talking about some, oh, trust me, they all knew each other. Like, Judy, shut the fuck up. Like, oh my God, like, you're so fucking annoying. So, so Samantha tells her to shut the fuck up and everything. Kim, Samantha's mom, you know, she says that, you know, Samantha knew that Mendeecees was cheating. That's why they broke up. And then Judy, she interjects and says, like, Samantha was cheating too and everything. And Kim, I know how she get. She starts yelling. She like, yo, shut the fuck up and all this other stuff. And, you know, they going back and forth. And Kim, she's still trying to talk. Judy still interrupting. Kim tells her to shut the fuck up, bitch. Judy says, no. And all this other stuff. I was just like, oh my God, like, what are we doing? What the fuck are we doing here? So, like, I'm just so sick of this whole fucking storyline, y'all. And I know y'all sick of this shit too. Like, it's so fucking ridiculous. So, you know, something happened. Kim was trying to explain the story again and everything. And Judy said said something that made Kim hop the hell up. I'm like, alright, Kim, now you already had the situation earlier on this season and all this other stuff. You keep on trying to do all this fighting shit. I'm gonna need for you to calm the fuck down. So anyways, we find out that Nina had a conversation already with Mendeecees over the phone or whatever, and so pretty much he breaks down the timeline. So he says he met Erica 13 years ago, and him and Samantha was dating, and him and Samantha was living together. Him and Erica was just friends, and you know, so for her to say that they was together for 13 years, he was confused by that, and her timeline is off. He cheated on Samantha with Erica. After 3 years into him and Samantha's relationship, he realized he didn't want to be with her anymore, and you know, he was never in a relationship with Erica. They never had no I love you type of shit going on. She never been to his house. Nina brings up the statement that, you know, Erica had made about them traveling around the world. And Mendeecees is like, look, we were just friends. So one day it was her birthday and all this other stuff, and you know, I asked her, does she want to go to Aruba or does she want to go to the DR or whatever, this, that, and the third. And you know, he travels anyway, so he just brought her along. I kind of side-eyed a little bit when he said that, because I'm just like, okay, you was messing with her when you was with Samantha and all this other stuff, and somebody that you didn't consider yourself being in a relationship with, you just gonna take them to the DR like that and pay for them. And I mean, okay, you know. So anyways, they was not on no, you know, romantic type of shit or whatever. He said sometimes it would be a group thing and whatever, and he was like that, you know, all of this shit was before Mendeecees, little Mendeecees was even born. After, you know, him and Samantha broke up in 2006, he went into another relationship after that ended in 2010. He had a living girlfriend, and as far as that, you know, and as that relationship was ending, that's when him and Yandy got together or whatever. Yandy went overseas for 3 to 4 months. Erica came to his house. Yandy popped up or whatever and caught her there. And you know, at that point, Yandy wanted to go on a break and whatever. While they was on break, him and Erica had sex only one time or whatever, and it was unprotected, and she got preggers. You know, pregnant and everything. And that's what it was pretty much. And Yandy is like, this is what I've been saying the whole time and everything. Maybe Mendeecees was leading her on to believe that it was more than what it was and all this other stuff. And you know, Erica says that she thinks that it's sad when a mom and a sister, talking about Mendeecees' mama and Mendeecees' sister, you know, talking about something. I think it's sad how they would, you know, tell lies to keep the story going. Erica, listen, I'm just really tired. I'm tired, okay? I'm tired of all of y'all. You do come off bitter. I mean, you probably do want to be vindicated, and I do, you know, and I have been saying that, but at this point, you is coming off bitter. It's just like, let the shit go. Let it go. Just let it go, because it really don't matter at this point who was with who at the time, whatever. We got kids here at this point, like, you know, I'm sick of it. So anyways, Erica is like that, you know. She have niggas who slept with Yandy this whole time that Yandy been with Mendeecees, and Yandy, she starts to demonstrate how Mendeecees got on one knee and asked her to marry him. And then how Erica cried and all this other stuff, and you know, she starts to do the mannequin challenge. I'm just like, this shit is so motherfucking corny. So then Kimbella, she gets into it or whatever, and I'm just like, Kimbella, sit your ass the fuck down. Why is you always jumping into some shit? Yandy don't need your help. You know what I'm saying? So anyways, next thing you know, Kimbella and Erica, they get up trying to fight or whatever. They take Kimbella off stage. She goes backstage popping shit, talking about some Erica need to get a job and she need a life and all this other stuff, and she don't have a nigga claiming her and that she's not busy enough. Oh, look who's one to talk, Kimbella. Yes, you have jewels and everything, but what are you really doing besides, what have you been doing this whole season besides nagging the fuck out of him? and jumping into shit that ain't got shit to do with you. Oh, alright. You seem like you not busy enough either. But anyway, so Kim, she's talking about, I'm just so stressed, you know what I'm saying? And they look at the, little check yourself or whatever when Kim had, the heart attack and, supposedly, it might have been, like I said, it probably was an anxiety attack, but, they look back at Yandy and Judy's reaction or whatever, and they both were laughing and everything, and even them sitting on the couch watching back, they were laughing and everything. Now, I don't know if Kim was faking or not. Like I said, she might have had an anxiety attack, but either way, for y'all to be laughing on TV about the shit, that shit just looks very distasteful and it don't look cool. Kim says that, she finds it to be immature that they're laughing and, they not about family for real. And Yandy, she's like, oh, Kim, please, you called me up laughing and all this other stuff. Kim starts to pop off on Yandy, and I think she called her a bitch or something like that. Mendeecees's sister tells Kim to watch her mouth, and that's when she talks about how Samantha got a cocked eye and all this other stuff, and that's when Samantha gets up and starts to pop off. Yandy gets up, and it looked like that. I guess one of Yandy's people tried to come for Samantha or whatever, and that pretty much was the reunion part 1. We're gonna see what's gonna happen with that, in the part 2 or whatever. You guys let me know how y'all feel about it. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you guys come back. Make sure you guys follow me on social media, and I will see you guys in the next video.